And then I was like, that's not a shovel, that's a rake. Hi guys, this is Wig Alopecia. My name is Jessie Vesper. It's New Year's. It is a new year since my last episode, so I haven't talked to you guys in a whole freaking year. Yeah, it's been a hot minute, so I'm sure you guys have missed my ramblings. That being said, can we talk about New Year's resolutions? I just want to get off the bat and go off the bat here and talk about them because New Year's resolutions are kind of destined to fail. I made a list of 12. I made 12 last year because one for each month. I was going to implement a new one every month. And the year is coming, right? Well, actually, by the time you're seeing this, it's already happened. But when I'm filming this, I have like 4 days left until the new year. So I really need to get my stuff together and write out my New Year's resolutions. Now, I would like to say last year I did not follow all of my New Year's resolutions completely, but I did implement new things into my life that benefited my life, I think. And I think that having New Year's resolutions to kind of work throughout the year that kind of implement, that way it's not like 12 things or more that you want to change right away. That can be overwhelming. It's like for me, when you cut everything out of your life that's bad, then I spiral. So I don't know. One of them, this is really controversial. This is super controversial. Nobody call the police on me. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it for everyone in the back. I'm going to try not to cry next year. Is it? Well, I don't know. I'm not confirmed on that because I feel like I cry a lot. And I wouldn't say that I'm overly emotional. Some would probably say that. I would just say that I'm in tune with my emotions. Are you guys in tune with your emotions? Are you guys emotionally constipated? Are you? I feel like I feel everything very powerfully, whether it's anger, love, all these things, sadness. So I don't know that crying a whole year would be, no, not crying for a whole year. I want to not cry for a whole year. That sounds better than crying for a whole year. I feel like this year to 2024, what I'm transitioning out of, I was crying a lot and dang, this is starting off heavy. I don't want to cry. I don't want to have a mental breakdown, a minty bee. Not that I don't know. Sometimes I cry and I'm just like, wow, I'm watching Twilight. Sometimes you have to cry and watch Twilight to readjust to who you are and to feel that moment. Guys, the depression scene, the Bella depression scene in New Moon. And when I say watch Twilight, I do mean all of them. But the New Moon depression scene. Guys, Charlie is a saint. Team Charlie. What about Team Charlie? I love that man. Why is that man not my baby daddy and my father? Ew. But no, seriously, why not? Also, Team Emmett. Can we talk about Emmett? Emmett is like my type of guy. Like, he could have a beard, but like the buff. Oh my gosh, the buffness. We'll talk more about buff guys later, I'm sure, on this podcast, but we need to move on. New Year's resolutions. I just want to be healthier. I'm actually trying to starve myself until I disappear. I'm just kidding. That was a Jeffree Star reference. I am trying to be healthier. I'm trying to be skinnier. I have said many times on this podcast already that it's bulking season, but for me, now it's skinny season, okay? I am trying to be healthy. I am trying to be healthier. I don't know that I'm trying to be healthy. Let's calm down there. I'm trying to be healthier than I was. Not the most amount. Maybe I am trying to be the most amount of healthy. I've kind of stopped eating fast food again. I'm putting that out there. I could be eating McDonald's tomorrow. So don't even come for me. But I am trying to be a little bit healthier. Whatever. Okay. Listen, fluctuating bodies. It's fine. Tell me your New Year's resolutions because I want to know, and maybe if they're good, I will steal them. Okay. I am going to make a Word document of mine, and I like to print them and hang them by my calendar because I'm very calendar oriented. If I don't write things down, I used to have 2 calendars. I don't know if I'm going to do two this year. I think I'm going to do 1 because last time I had like a birthday calendar and then I had an event calendar and then I had my like planner calendar and it was just too much. I'm not that popular. I don't have that. I'm spitting. I'm so mad that I'm not popular, I guess. That's depressing. I have a lighthouse calendar. It's lighthouses, guys. Last year it was kittens. Does anyone care? I care. Do you care? I don't know. Happy New Year. Okay, let's really get into things, guys. We're going to be talking about a meme. This is not meme of the week, but it was a meme that was influential to me because I saw it on Instagram Reels. Should I have been on Instagram Reels wasting my life? No. Are there more productive things to be doing? Probably. I probably should not be on Instagram Reels or TikTok ever, but sometimes I need a break. Sometimes I need to like unplug and just like vegetate and look at my phone. And this is what I saw on my 15-minute break, vegetating. Okay. And this is just really just it encompasses how I feel in my dating life right now. Okay. So let's just react to this. And I am looking at the computer today. Okay. Here we go.
You're too good for me. Not even me. You are too nice to me.
I'll be less nice.
Your gifts are too specific.
I'll get you a gift card. I'm sorry.
You're too emotionally supportive.
Me.
It's the money. You make too much money.
I'll quit my job. I'll do improv.
No.
Babe.
I can't do it. I can't.
No.
My mom likes you too much.
Girl, like how is like I don't know if anybody else can relate to that because like that is me. That is like I feel like I am him. Like ew, him. No, I am not him. I am not him. But in this situation, I relate more to the anime boy in this video. I like that is how I feel. That like that is what I feel like I bring to the table. I'm like I'm working. I have things going for me. And then these guys are just like, they just want me to like treat them like garbage. And like, can I do that for you?
Yes.
I can treat you like garbage. Just let me know. It's not my preference, but I can. So if that's what you want, let me know. Let me know. Just let me know. Now that I've talked about my dating life too much online, don't worry, we're going to be talking about it more later. But it's time to talk about the icon of the week. Okay. I think the icon of the week is Owl City, other than me, of course. Again, everybody should know by now that I am always default icon of the week. But because I am a humble queen, I would like other people to have the opportunity to take the world stage as icon of the week. You know, I think it's important. It's important to share your clout. It's important. It's important to share the stage, okay? And because of that, I would like to appoint Adam Young, aka Owl City. Now, if you don't know who this is, first of all, who are you? Why are you here? Why are you bringing that energy into my space? That's what I want to know. Especially if you're not subscribed. I have 1 subscriber. So why aren't you guys subscribed? If you're going to have negative energy on my podcast, subscribe. Okay? I want that here. Owl City. Okay? You probably know his song, Fireflies. Everybody knows that song, okay? But I'm not here to talk about Fireflies, even though that is a banger. That is a banger that I will always love. But can we talk about Ocean Eyes, the album? Ocean Eyes, the album, is phenomenal. And I say that word a lot. Phenomenal. Let's just talk about how Ocean Eyes is good, okay? I love Ocean Eyes. I'm looking at my notes because I have to write down what I think about things because if it's not, like, if the audios aren't playing in my ear, like, how am I supposed to remember? Okay, I am reactional sometimes. That's just how I am. But this album was very fundamental in my early years. Because he was very clean. All his music was clean. And this was a big deal for little Christian girl Jessie. Like, this was a big deal because my parents let me listen to Owl City. But I listened to his new album recently. I had kind of like not. I kept up with like the releases, but it was never like a hot thing on my list to listen to. I just have been getting back into like more uplifting music, and I find his music very uplifting. I find it good. I find it inspirational a little bit. I like the lyricism, and I love the mixing. I really do think like Ocean Eyes was like a pioneer album for the genre. I keep like bumping the microphone, and if there's feedback editing me, please give me grace because I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all of you. This is my apology video. I am sorry that I will keep hitting this microphone. I'm trying really hard, but I have to express myself. And if that means beating this microphone up, that's what it takes. Coco Moon, the album by Owl City, I have listened to it 3 times. I would like to listen to it a 4th time. I've listened to it once with headphones, twice without. Once with headphones, and 2 times without. So that a total of 3 times. Okay, simple math. We got it? Everybody got it? Everybody got it. I really liked this. And I am really bad at titles, so I am looking at my notes. The tornado was good. It almost made me cry. But as I was saying, I'm trying not to cry. So I did not cry because I am what? Sickening. I didn't cry. But sometimes I just like tear up. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, I just tear up. Like, sometimes things make me tear. It's not usually sad videos, though. I don't usually watch sad videos. I try to watch memes, or I get a lot of thirst traps. Oh my gosh, the thirst traps on the gram, guys. The thirst traps on the gram. What do you guys know about the thirst traps on the gram? And I am talking, I'm talking to everyone here, but if there's any cisgendered heterosexual men, I need to talk to you. I am talking to you because I see a lot of queer baiters on there. I see queer baiters, people. I see queer baiters, and I see these big, bearded, buff daddies. These are daddies. These are men. These are men who are hairy. These are men who look like they could break down a wall with their pinky. Like they're big. They're big daddies. I don't know how this happened. I guess I started looking at pictures, and now that I just get these reels, I get these reels of people, men that are gorgeous. And then, do you know how frustrated that makes me? Do you know what that does to a woman like me? Like, and I don't think they want to talk to me. I don't think that they even appreciate my likes. So I've withdrawn. Now I just look. If I see one, I'm like, you're beautiful. Do I give you my engagement? No. Do I give you my view? Yes. I like to lurk. I like to lurk from afar because I'm playing hard to get. I'm not just going to like all your stuff. Like, I can't be on main. I can't be thirsty on main. We can say that. I can't be thirsty on main. But I am. I'm always thirsty on main. And that's something you guys need to know about me. That's something you guys have to accept it. You guys have to accept it. If you want to be here, you need to know that I'm going to be thirsty on main just a little bit. There's nothing wrong with acknowledging that someone is beautiful and attractive and that you were attracted to them. And if they don't reciprocate, that's fine. That's when you stop. But like, don't sexually harass people. And men, you can sexually harass men. That's fine. But don't sexually harass women. Ew. I'm joking. That's a joke. Don't sexually harass people. If it's a thirst trap and you're posting a thirst trap, is it okay to sexually harass? Because it's like, that's kind of the intention you're inviting on yourself, right? So like when I post a thirst trap, I'm not personally offended when somebody like, okay, nobody does this to me. They have. It has happened, but not often. People aren't looking at my thirst traps and sexually harassing me. They are, well, it has happened. It has happened, but not like it should. It should be happening more because I am gorgeous, okay? If you couldn't tell, hey, guys, if you couldn't tell, I'm gorgeous. Look at my sweater. Berry. It says berry and has a strawberry on it. And look at my necklace. I'm letting you guys know, capitalism. I don't support it, but I have to, my stuff's all falling over, okay? But I have to support because we live in a capitalistic society. So I'm here, I'm representing. Give me your likes, give me your money. Poppy said likes are the currency of our generation, and I cannot agree more with that. Oh my goodness gracious. Don't even get me started. How did we get from Owl City to this? Somebody followed the train of thought. How did we get here? But anyways, Owl City is the icon of the week. Go listen. You guys need to listen to new music. You need to branch out, okay? And if you guys have something you want me to listen to, let me know, because I am always trying to branch. No, that's not true. I could branch out a lot more than I do. But I don't, because I don't want to. But if you guys tell me to branch out, I will. But if you guys are commenting garbage, don't comment garbage, please. For the love of God, do not force me to listen to something horrible, because I might die. I need to tell you guys this too before we move on. The song of the week is not Vital by Poppy, but it should be, because that is all I listen to. That is all I've been listening to. I've been listening to other things a little bit. And I've said this in a video probably already, but Vital by Poppy is the only thing getting me by, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Literally, it's going to be my most played song. I already know. I've been doing everything to it. Sleeping, crying, laughing, driving, everything. Everything to that song, okay? Not the song of the week. Moving on. But you should listen to it, and you should stream, okay? whatever. Time for the Sonic haul. Okay, guys, for some reason, and I need to address this. I wasn't going to address this for a while. It probably needed its own video, but like, I'm going to address it now. I'm going to address it for you guys. Some of you may remember, maybe not. Maybe none of you do, but I remember because it was my life. I was there. There's this clip of Jeffree Star, and it's so old. It's from like MySpace days, MySpace early YouTube days, and he's reading a comment. I'm just gonna play it.
This really cute girl says, Jeffree Star is my life. Well, Jeffree Star is my life too, bitch.
That is how I feel, guys. This is how I feel whenever I'm like talking about my life online. I'm like, yes, this is my life. Well, you know what? It's my life too. It's my life too. So if you guys don't understand this photo, this is why I should have been invited to the Sonic the Hedgehog premiere. You guys, I hope nobody can find this full video because it's cringe. It's cringe. But was this ahead of its time? Yes. Was it iconic? Yes. Was I much uglier then? No. No, I wasn't. I was gorgeous. I am gorgeous with and without makeup. I am gorgeous at every size I've been. I don't know if I agree with that, actually. I think it was definitely a look and it was serving. And I do remember specifically, I went to McDonald's after the showing and somebody said to me, oh my gosh, do you work at this college? Are you looking to play? And I was like, no, I'm not. I just want my McChicken with cheese. I just wanted my McChicken, add cheese. And there I was in my lace front, looking like Sonic. And then I had an allergic reaction to the glitter I used on my eye. Like the eyeshadow had the glitter in it and it made my eyes super red. So, but was this photo iconic? Yes. People that I know in my personal life, they remember this. This was like this was a big deal for me. This was a big moment for me. So because of this, people in my life have been getting me Sonic the Hedgehog related merchandise for Christmas. And I know Christmas is over and this is New Year's, but this is just my little haul. So I was given this. And this also, not to bring up my birthday. Hey, it's still my birthday year. Actually, it's hard to have a birthday year in December because like whenever the day, like, you know, it goes to January, it's a new year. So like you only have like the end of the month, you know, lame. But this was like a late birthday, early Christmas present for me. And if you can't see, it's a Sonic the Hedgehog Squishmallow and he's wearing Santa's little outfit. He looks so cute. And I love him. I love him very much. And he's so soft. And I've been hugging him because I don't have a man. Silver heard that. Silver is my man, of course, my one and over only. But this one's bigger, so I like to hug him a little bit more. And then I got this Silver. This was a birthday gift from my sister. And I love him so much. He's so whittle. Look how whittle he is. And look at his little ears. Oh my God, is he not the cutest? And his beautiful little yellow eyes and his little scruff of fur. Guys, I love him. I love him so much. I don't have a shadow yet. I want a shadow and a Knuckles, but I struggle because not to go on a minimalistic tangent, okay? I am an aspiring minimalist. I don't know if that's even true. I have read some books on minimalism and also on essentialism. I'm almost done with my essentialism book, which I will talk more about books if you guys want to know, but I feel like no one cares. And I feel like no one cares about minimalism or maximalism at all because we live in a maximalist society. That being said, I am trying to be more of a minimalist. So I am getting rid of some stuff, but then it's like things like this bring me so much joy. This brings me so much freaking joy. It's hard for me because sometimes I want to get rid of everything in my house. I want to get rid of pictures, electronics, clothes, everything. I want to get rid of it all. I want a flip phone. I want to get off the internet. I want to get off the grid. But then it's like, I want to share my life with people. I want to share my personality with you guys. Hey, guys, I want to tell you about my Sonic the Hedgehog Pez dispenser that I was gifted for my birthday. One of my good friends got me this, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to open it because it is so precious. This is precious to me. Like, what? You're telling me I'm supposed to open this and eat the Pez? It's Hoarders Season 3 here. It's Hoarders Season 3, and I probably will keep them, but because now they're sentimental. They have a sentimental value to me. Oh my God, I need to stop being so sentimental, but it is important to me and I do love them. So anyways, enough about Sonic the Hedgehog. Guys, why was I at the Crackhead Express at 17 years old? and let me add some context to this. I was giving literal drug addicts, alcoholics, and very sketchy people rides when I was like 16, 17 because I worked in the fast food industry. Now, if any of you have ever worked fast food, you probably are probably a well-versed person because I personally think that everyone should work fast food. You have to work retail and fast food. I don't think you should work one or the other. I think you need to work both. I think that it should be a mandated law. I'm just kidding about that. It probably shouldn't exist. But if you have worked these things, you have been in the trenches. You should know how to talk to people because, guys, I was a little homeschooled. I was a homeschooled little Christian gal. Okay, so imagine this: little school, ugly little botched homeschool me. I was in the workforce, and I was a go, and no wonder people disrespected me. But that is okay because I learned so much from it. I learned not just from the public perspective of like engaging with the public, how to talk to people, how to de-escalate situations. You learn even more working in fast food from the back room. The people that are in the back, the line cooks, the people that are in your back of your restaurant, those people have issues. Those people are really colorful characters. They are something else. And I think fondly on some of the coolest people I've ever met were crackheads. Oh my gosh. Guys, they were crackheads. And would I hang out with these people? No. No, I would not. But at work, you spend more time with your coworkers than you do your family, usually. Like, I do. Like, I see my coworkers all the time because I'm at work all the time. And so when I was 16, 17, okay, there were times where I would get off work and then there'd be like my coworkers that were little sketch. They would be asking for rides, and I'm like, okay, you're close. I guess I can, take you home. But why was I, Miss Jessica Vesper, the crackhead express at 17? Why was my boss not doing that? Why was I a minor doing that? Don't know. These people were like 40. Maybe 30. I don't know. I can't remember. I was young and beautiful. So I don't know why I was doing that. That's really scary. And I think a lot of people have a similar experience. Like the de-escalation, like there were times like I've seen gory injuries in the fast food industry. Okay. I saw somebody get their finger caught in an oven once. I'm still traumatized by that. That was traumatizing for me. Oh my God. Like that, I'm just realizing how traumatizing that was for me, guys. Like, and here I am traumatizing you. I am trauma dumping on the internet again, but I just have to let you guys know. And if you work fast food, because I'm imagining some of you probably have or do, okay? And there's nothing wrong with working fast food. There's nothing wrong with that. I actually really enjoyed being a server too. I was like kind of fast. It was like, can I say? I guess I'll say it. It was a pizza restaurant. Okay. So I was a server and it was a fast food pizza restaurant. So like I met a lot of people and I was a pretty good server actually. I think I would be more friendly now. I was like very much like let's get the order in type vibes, but now I'd be like more conversational, I think. But also the environment I was working in, it wasn't like the time didn't allot for the conversation. You were understaffed and you had things to do. So I don't know. I just learned how to balance like people fighting in the kitchen and then people fighting in the dining room. And then also I'm doing phone calls like to take orders and things. So like all these like confrontational people. So people have told me that I'm confrontational, but like I think maybe I'm just fed up and maybe I am confrontational now. Maybe I am. So what if I am? Do you guys think I'm confrontational? Huh? Okay. Guys, I'm being silly. Maybe I'm a little confrontational. But I also know how to de-escalate. I also know how to de-escalate a situation if need be. And working with people who are on drugs or have substance abuse issues will definitely give you that It'll give you that. I think. I don't know. It's a learned skill. It is a learned skill. Patience. Patience is key and it is a virtue. It's a virtue, people. Patience is something that is learned, not just easily acquired. You don't just have patience a lot of times. It is definitely learned. So, working in the fast food industry definitely did that for me. I have other fast food stories, okay? There's a lot more that has happened to me than just somebody's finger getting caught in the oven. Oh my gosh, there's this one girl and I love her. So I hope she doesn't see this because that would be awkward. But if she does, I just want you to know that you are an icon and I love you. But she had I can't remember the kind of bag it was. It was before I really cared about bags, but I didn't even know what a bag was, honestly. But she had like some kind of, I think it was a Coach, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But I think it was a Coach bag. And she had bought it from, I use that term very loosely, bought it. She started like buying it from like a rent to own place. And I guess she got behind on the payments. So the repo people come in and I'm just like little teeny bopper up at the counter, like getting ready to take the order because I think they're coming in. It's a slow day. So like they're coming in and she hid in the back and I was like, oh, she's like, take this order or whatever. So I was like, I'm about to take this order. It was not an order. They were like by name asking for this person. And like, also these people looked kind of sketch. I didn't know who they were. I was probably 17 by this point. I was like, I don't know who you are. And you were asking for one of my female coworkers by first and last name. And I was like, she's not here. I was like, she's not here. And also my boss was like in the back. He wasn't doing anything. He's lazy. So like I was doing that. And I was like, okay, no, she's not here. Sorry, she's not here. Can I take your order? May I take your order? May I take your order? Are you going to order a large stuffed crust? Like, I need to know what you want because I have things to do. I don't care if it's busy. It wasn't busy, but I don't care if it wasn't busy or not. I either order, think about your order, or get out. We're not giving you personal information. And let me tell you something. If I work with you or have ever worked with you and you've told somebody that I'm at work and you don't know who they are, do not do that. You should not be doing that to people, okay? You should not do that. I have had coworkers do that to me at my current job. Don't do that. So they ask, right? They're asking for, I send them away. I'm like, be gone, thought. Be gone. Like, we don't, and it's also men. It's like 2 men. So I'm like, get out of here. Get out of here. I don't know who you are. So I was nice about it. Booted them out the door. They go around the back and like we had like a little drive-through. So they're back there and I'm like, okay, this is weird. Then my boss finds out about it, right? He tells them that I'm a liar. He tells them that I'm a liar and that this woman, my coworker, is there. And so then later that day, after the betrayal of my boss, which I don't know this betrayal has happened, my coworker was in, she smoked a lot. She smoked a lot of cigarettes, which that's another thing. Have you ever worked somewhere that people that smoke get extra breaks because they smoke and then you don't smoke, so you don't get the breaks? That happened a lot at this job. Made me very angry. I'd be like sweating. I'd be sweating and then I wouldn't get my break. Well, we didn't get breaks at all, actually. They'd make us work through our breaks because if you didn't, you'd have, which illegal. But if you didn't, you would miss like tips on your table. So of course I'm going to work through my 30-minute break, you know? So, but they would take like their little smoke breaks. Well, actually smoke breaks. Anyways, both actually, they would be doing their stuff. Okay. Outside. Well, it was time. It was like 7. Okay. So it's time. Things have chilled out. She's out there smoking. The repo people, guys, they come out there, chase her down, steal her bag. I guess technically it was their bag, but they repossess the bag, right? They dump all her stuff out and then speed through the drive-thru. And then here I am, like, la, 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 like they're, if you've worked fast food, most places have like a little thing to drive over. It rings a bell to know somebody's there. So like the bell goes off and like scares the crap out of me because I'm probably back there eating. I used to hide my food back there. Also not allowed. But I would hide my food because listen, the food was good. And sometimes I'd like convince the line cooks that I used to drive home to give me free food. Okay. They give me free pizza. So it's all about who your friends are. You know, it's about networking is important, kids. Networking. We call this networking. Tell me why. At 17 years old, I was the Crackhead Express, okay? I was fighting repo people, okay? And I'm covering for drug addicts, okay? And also the betrayal from my boss in that moment. Don't undermine me to the guest. Don't undermine me to the customer. Don't undermine me, depending where you work, obviously. But don't undermine me. That is that is one of my biggest pet peeves. If I tell a guest something like, we're out, which I don't do that, but like, if I tell somebody the tea about a product, about food, depending where you work, about a hotel. I've worked for hotel places before. If I tell you the tea and then a coworker comes and undermines you, There's two things in the workplace that really make me mad. One, I don't F with you if you are lazy. I don't want to be associated with you. I don't like laziness. There's a time and place for laziness at home, okay? Act your wage, obviously, act your wage, but like, don't be lazy. And if you're lazy, don't project that onto me. I don't want it, okay? Number two, don't undermine me. Do not undermine me. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? Obviously not. Obviously not. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend, actually I would recommend working fast food. Everybody should. If you haven't and you're older, work a job. Work at McDonald's for a day. See if you can handle it. See if you can handle it. Being underpaid, yelled at by rude people. Rude people. I've gotten chewed. I had pizzas thrown at me once, guys. Actually, more than once. I had a couple pizzas thrown at me the same day, but that was another story. Also, there was one time I was taking an order and the lady was like digging for her wallet because she like pay at counter or whatever. Drops a crack pipe. Okay. A literal makeshift crack pipe. And then my other coworker called her out. She was like, hey, you dropped something. And I was like, I just need your debit card. I really just need your debit card to pay for this order. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think this story probably made you guys want to work fast food. It definitely makes me not want to, thinking about it again. However, fast food is important to American society. So if it continues to be so, I think that you guys should probably work fast food. Work fast food. And retail. Retail is a whole nother beast, but we'll get into that another time. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Guys, is it time for Botox? Is it time? There's a couple things I want done to my face, and by a couple, I mean a lot. But is it time for Botox? I don't know. I just want my face to be frozen. Let my face go, because I want it to be frozen. Whatever, guys. Bombing is funny, okay? And let me show you. I'm going to show you guys this meme, because bombing is funny, and I'm going to prove it, because some people are like, that's not funny. People always tell me that. I'm starting to think the problem is me. People are always like, you're not funny. Let me just show you how bombing is funny, because this guy, his name's Michael, and he's on Instagram. I found him on the Reels, okay, because Mama was on the Reels again. He makes bombing funny. It's like some of his jokes I find to be quite hilarious, but it's all about the room. So if you guys don't find my stuff funny, then maybe you're the wrong room. Maybe you're the wrong audience. Or maybe I'm just really bad at being funny. Also, these headphones don't stay in my ear. They kind of suck. But okay, so we're going to play this.
My name is Michael. I'm a general contractor. I've contracted AIDS, chlamydia, general STDs. I learned it from my dad. He helped me get started.
Oof! And the one person laughing is hilarious. I follow this guy. He is so freaking funny. Guys, Michael, oh my gosh, he was cracking me up. His jokes are so... some of them are like quite controversial, but some of them I think are like really funny and really good. But I think it's funny because like he's doing these rooms that like it's like awkward, you know? So you hear the one laugh. I think that, and like then he's like marketing it on like Instagram. So like the reaction of like it not being funny is funny. And so he's getting clout for it. And I love that for him because, you know, rough crowds, people, rough crowds. And good for him. Bombing can be really funny. I said it. So did any of you guys ever les out in college? I didn't personally. I guess, well, I've dated girls before, but it wasn't like that. Okay. It was before I was out as a woman. So I was just trying to do what the Lord wanted me to do. Okay. So now I'm trying to do what my Lord and Savior Jeffree Star wants me to do, which is suck, dick, and cock. Okay. Yeah. So not actually, like I actually am a reformed Christian girl. Did any of you other people go through true love waits? I'm going to save that for the other episode, but if you guys did, let me know in the comments. If you even know what that is. If you don't, let me know. But true love waits. Yeah, we need to talk about that. But lesing out in college, more importantly, did any of you girls do that? Like, I feel like we're going to talk about bisexuality for a minute because we're not going to erase people. I've noticed in society, and not to be this girl, okay? I don't want to be this girl. I don't want to be this girl, okay? People bi-erase others, and I've been guilty of it. I've been guilty of it, you know, because I feel like, hear me out. Here, everybody hear me out. Everybody take a deep breath with me. Hear me out. Girls can kiss girls at parties. They can have full-on coitus with another woman. Girl on girl action, okay? People know about it and they will still be called straight girls if they date or see a man, okay? That's fine. That's fine with me. I don't care if people say that or if they say, oh, it was just, I was just a moment. It was just, I wanted to see, whatever. I don't care. I don't like to put those labels on people. However, I do think labels can help people feel like they're their true selves. And I also think that labels can be good in society to help people understand the spectrum of things, whatever they are, whether it's sexuality or gender identity, whatever. However, if a guy, like a cisgendered heterosexual male, kisses another boy or even looks at a boy, it doesn't even have to be an intimate thing. If you even look at a guy and you're like I was gonna say and it's weird, but like, and somebody makes it seem weird, you know what I mean? You will be branded as a gay forever, as a you will be oops. You will be branded as that forever, right? There's no take backs. Like there's no take backs when it's guy on guy at all. And I don't understand this in society. Like in my own, for like my own personal messages and like things people send me, like guys will quickly want to say like, oh, I'm bi, or oh, I'm not. Like, I'm just curious, whatever. I'm just curious and I want to sleep with the trans girl. Well, whatever, but I don't really need that label on you. I don't need to know. Like, especially like if we haven't even like gone on a date. Like that is not something I want to talk to you about because like if you're in my DMs, you're obviously attracted to me, right? Or a hater. Or both. But like I want people that are attracted to me and I don't need to know your sexuality. And if that helps you like feel more comfortable about yourself, great. But for me, I'm like, I don't care. I just assume everybody wants me because they do. I'm hot. I am hot. Everybody wants me. I don't need you to tell me you want me. I know if you're talking to me that you want me. And I'm assuming that everybody stares at me like I'm a freakazoid. They want me too because they do. And why wouldn't they? Look at my sweater. Why wouldn't they want me? But tell me why. The double standard, and there's plenty of double standards in society projected onto women, okay? And onto men. I feel for men sometimes. I do. I have a soft spot in my heart for men. And I don't want to be a pick-me. I don't want that for me. But I have to let you guys know that sometimes I do sympathize with men. Sometimes I do, and I'm trying to be better. And I know, women's rights and wrongs. Women have no wrongs, obviously. No, they do. Women do some really crazy things sometimes. But I do too. And like, so do men. And some would argue that I am a man, but I would argue not. So I don't care about your opinion. I don't. But I do care about the fact that women can les out in college and men cannot homo out in college. Why is there so much hostility projected against that? Guys, I just want people to be able to love who they want to love and see who they want to see without all the labeling. Do we have to label all the time? Why can't we just exist and see who we want to see and be who we want to be? So did you les out in college? The song of the week, people. This is other than Vital by Poppy. Poppy, that's probably the song of the week, honestly, because that's all I've been listening to. However, Zip by Racky Ripper featuring Chase Icon, trans icon, love. Chase Icon. The bass line in the song, guys, it is fat. I need you guys to listen to it. It might change your life. It's a little sexual. It's a little promiscuous, but the bass line is so fat and I love Chase Icon's part in it. You guys need to go listen to it. But sometimes you just gotta throw it back. You gotta throw it back, girl. You gotta throw it back. And this song makes me want to throw it back. So that's why it is the song of the week. Please go listen to it. Let me know what you think. I wish I could play it for you here, but I cannot get copyright stricken. I can't do it. We have 1 subscriber and that is something that I take very seriously. I need to tell you that I scrapped episode 3, guys. Episode 3, this is episode 3, but the original episode 3, I posted my promo look for it on Instagram. If I'm being 100% honest, the first 20 minutes were amazing, but then I accidentally touched this microphone and did this. I hit the mic and I muted myself. And then the rest of the episode was blank. And I was like, could I use half of this episode and then refilm the other half? Yes. But does that feel disingenuous? So I refilmed, but at the time I was kind of obsessing over the trailer for Cyberpunk 2077. Is that what it's called? Yes, 2077. I wrote it down because I can't remember names. to save my life. 2077. I was shook. Why did I not know about this? I knew about Grimes being on the track for Cyberpunk, or the soundtrack, for it. But other than that, I didn't really know much about it, like as a game. Guys, is that what society is going to? I certainly hope so, because I am going to move up in the world. I am going to serve looks. I'm going to move up in the world. But because of that, the meme of the week is the Cyberpunk dancers. Okay, like, guys, hello, guys, like the style. And let me just show you the look. Let me show you. This is the look. It was giving Cyberpunk a little bit. It was giving Kitty Girl Cyberpunk. I'm trying to be a little bit more casual today. Just a little bit more casual. But guys, Cyberpunk is kind of everything to me. If you guys want me to play that, I might do it on live stream. If you guys want to, I don't know. I would buy that to play because it looks so sick. It looks so sick. I love fashion. I love fashion. Put it all on me. I'm anything you want me to be. If you guys don't know what I'm singing about, who are you? Who are you? You guys need to get into the lore. Also, I don't want to go on this tangent here. So I'm just going to say it. I'm going to say it once for the people in the back. If you have been in my personal life and you've disrespected Mother Monster to my face, you probably should never talk to me again, because Mother Monster is everything you could never be. And that's all I'll say for now. For the people in the back, we're going to wind down and talk about Grindr culture for a second, because we're coming to the end of the podcast. So I want to leave you guys on a happy note. And what brings you the most joy? Grindr, right? Grindr. Grindr is a really interesting place. I would just like to say, sometimes I'm funny on Grindr. Guys, people keep saying, and I've addressed this already, they say I'm not funny. Who is saying this? The people in my life. Why do people think I'm not funny? Okay. I think I'm hilarious because I posted this photo, right, of me on Grindr. No more games is what it says. It says no more games, and I look really hot, and I'm holding an Xbox controller. I do have an Xbox controller that I play Fortnite on my computer with sometimes, but I have a PS5 controller that I play my PS5 with, and then sometimes I have a Switch. Okay, those are my consoles right now. But I thought it was funny because I had just gone through a little situation, a little situationship, guys. I was low key, high key seeing this guy, right? And so after he done broke my heart, he broke my little heart, and he was telling me everything I wanted to hear. And I believed him like a fool. I was Boo-Boo the fool, okay? I was Boo-Boo the fool. And because of that, as a revenge, because I didn't block him. I'm a good Christian girl. I don't need to block you. I don't really block anyone. Unless you're like harassing me, I don't block you. I'll mute you. For sure, but I don't block people really. I like to know. I don't delete numbers either. People delete numbers. I think that's weird. I want to know who's blowing up my phone. I want to know who's coming crawling back because I'm the best thing that ever happened to you, okay? I want to know. I want to be aware of it. Everybody gets one chance from this point forward. I used to go back. Everybody gets one chance, okay? Unless you're really hot, I guess. If you're really hot, maybe we can work something out. If you're really buff. I posted this, no more games. That was my title, and I had that picture. I thought it was hilarious. So much so hilarious that I posted it on X, aka Twitter. I posted it on there. And did I get any clout for this? No. Did I post it for the clout? No. I posted it for me because I'm not posting for the clout, guys. I am not doing this podcast for the clout. The clout would be nice. The money would be nice. I would love a Sonic the Hedgehog sponsorship, right? I would love that. However, I know that I'm funny, and I'm gonna keep posting no more games, okay? Because stuff like this, tune into the Grindr, because that might be my funniest platform. Can we also talk about, like, in the App Store, Grindr is called social networking, and I guess it is. But let me tell you, like, to anyone that doesn't know what Grindr is, like, I would describe it as a hookup app, which is not personally how I use it, but I do like to find people that are into girls like me on there. And people are posting like, guys, people are posting like full on nudes on there, like nudes. And like, that's not allowed. But tell me why. And this made me mad. This made me so mad. Guys, this made me mad. Grindr, talking to you. I posted a photo of myself. Okay. I posted a photo and it said it was filtered and fake. And I was like, first of all, I try not to filter my photos, okay? Because I don't like how they make me look. Occasionally, if it's been a long day, there is sometimes I'll do a little retouch. I'll do a retouch occasionally. But in this instance, and that's mostly for Instagram, because Instagram, I want to curate my portfolio. It's kind of like a portfolio. You know, I want it to be the best it can be. Also me posting memes on there, but whatever. I did not Photoshop my face for Grindr. I did not. I swear to you on Sonic the Hedgehog's life, and you guys know how much I love Sonic. So I swear to you, I did not. And then Grindr removed my photo and said that it was Photoshopped. And I was a little annoyed about this because I was like, there are people posting full on whole on here, okay? There are people posting very risque things that are inappropriate. Don't even get me started on unsolicited, provocative photos that are sent to me, even though in my bio I say, please do not do that. Please do not do that. But if you have to do that, if you feel the need to do that and you didn't read my bio or something, can we at least have good photos? Can we at least have good photos? Can I at least have a well-lit photo? Can I at least have a well-lit photo? Please? All right, guys. I know this. We need to talk. What is going on in Florida? What is going on in Florida? I don't understand. And they don't want me there. I'm aware that DeSantis does not want my kind there, and that is fine. That is fine. I love the beach, though. I might still go, and I might still use a bathroom that you might not want me to use. But what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Arrest me? Arrest me! Arrest me! Girl, I gotta go. Sometimes I gotta go potty. Okay, and is that my problem? I'm gonna make it your problem. I'm gonna be like, you know those monkeys that'll throw poop at you? I'm not saying anything, but do you know those monkeys? Do you know those monkeys? I'm just saying that, I'm not threatening you. I'm just saying that, when my problems become your problems, think of these monkeys. Because I don't feel like I need to go into the restroom to find a lover, to abduct a child, to do anything other than my business and maybe touch up a little bit. Maybe I've got an eye booger. Maybe I've got a regular booger. Maybe, of course, that would never happen to me, ever. I would never have lipstick on my teeth or anything like that in the first episode of my podcast. But maybe I need to go to the washroom. Maybe I need to go potty, okay? And let me tell you, why am I having to worry about what state I'm in to go potty? Am I supposed to bring a porta potty? Am I supposed to bring a bag, like a Walmart bag? What do you guys want from me? Do you guys want me to poop on the lawn like a dog and then pick it up? I don't personally poop, but if I did, what would, what? So I'm just asking, putting that out there. I know putting things out there going to be like detransition. But then it's you cannot win for losing here, people. You cannot win with these people because they are insane. And that's coming from me, okay? People are going to be like, oh, you're insane. I'm just trying to exist. I'm just trying to go potty. Sorry, I guess I am confrontational, huh? Can we go to the beach each? I want to go to the beach, okay? Probably not Florida, though. I guess I'm going to have to go back to California where it's safe. I am going to leave you guys with something very special. This isn't meme of the week, but if you guys can see me, you know that I'm holding a pack of 5 gum. I opened a brand new pack of this on the scrapped episode of episode 3. I'm going to eat a piece for you today because I want to leave you with something wholesome and beautiful. And I love 5 gum has changed my life. I love 5 gum. I always have. But this cobalt flavor is so delightful, and it really I don't. If you have an ED, don't listen to me, okay? Because I'm not your savior. I am not the epitome of health, okay? But this helps me crave my hunger. And I honestly am poor, and this is why I'm doing it. But I will have a stick of gum because I don't like to eat a whole one because too many calories. It's got 5 calories, and that's a lot. Let me tell you. I'm joking, guys. Eat a whole piece of gum. I just like making it last longer because I can eat one half during part of my shift at work, and then I can eat the other half later. So I am going to leave you guys today, and I want to thank you if you've made it through my ranting. I feel like I've been ranting a lot today. I feel like we didn't talk about that much, but maybe we did. Maybe I'll surprise myself editing. Editing me? Let me know. I will catch you guys next week in episode 4.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
Did you guys notice how I didn't love bombing you this time? I like you. I'm glad you're here. I'll catch you guys in the next one. The memes are really accurate. This is really how it feels to chew 5 gum. Bye, guys.
Stimulate your senses.